The training of philologists at BSU began from the first days of the university's foundation in 1921. Until 1939 there was no separate philological faculty, and specialists in language and literature were trained at the ethnological linguistic department of the pedagogical faculty. In 1939 an independent faculty of philology was established with two departments, Belarusian and Russian language and literature. Professor Lomtev became the dean. With the beginning of the Great Patriotic War, the activity of the university was temporarily suspended, but in 1943 the work was resumed at the station Shkodnya, Moscow region. After the liberation of Belarus from Nazi invaders, BSU returned to Minsk. In the following decades, the faculty actively developed, new departments and chairs were opened. In 1951, the faculty included four departments: Belarusian language and literature, Russian language and literature, journalism, logic and psychology. In 1967, the Department of Journalism became an independent faculty, and two departments remained as the Faculty of Philology, Belarusian and Russian language and literature. Since 1985, structural changes took place at the faculty. Research laboratories were created. In 1988, two new departments were split off from the Department of Russian language, Russian as a foreign language and methodology of teaching Belarusian and Russian language and literature. In 1991, the reorganization of the faculty structure started. New chairs and training directions were created. In 1994, the first enrollment of students for the specialty classical languages and literatures was held. In 2001, the training of sinologists began. In 2002, Professor Rouda became the dean of the faculty, and during these years the international activity was intensified. The material and technical equipment of the faculty began. Specialized rooms for different philological directions were opened. Since 2006, a Cabinet Museum of Belarusian folk culture and the Center of Turkish culture have been functioning at the faculty. In 2021, Associate Professor Vazhnik became the dean of the faculty. Recently, the technical base of the faculty has been significantly renewed. Computer classrooms were opened, lecture halls were equipped with multimedia projectors.
The Faculty of Philology is a exciting journey into the world of words, and when this begins, let us guide you through this amazing path. From the street, you enter the authority of the faculty, where you will immediately feel the atmosphere of learning and friendliness. Our Faculty of Economics is nearby, and some students initially choose it, but then decide to dedicate themselves to philology. Entering the building, we can immediately notice the wardrobe. Sometimes there are queues here, so it's better not to be late. Passing through the turnstiles, never forget to bring your students' cards, which ensure quick and convenient entry. If you happen to lose something, don't worry, you can ask at the security desk and they will definitely help you. You can also find talks there if a teacher suddenly asks you to bring some. Walking down the corridor, we see the administration office. This is where the university staff work. Continuing further, we reach the canteen. The canteen has a cave, so it's a bit pricier, and above it where you sometimes have to wait in line. But don't worry, there are plenty of shops and small caves around the faculty, so you won't go hungry. The faculty often hosts various events, such as the greeting of spring. Behind the door is the assembly hall. There are performances, events, and meetings with the dean are held. If you go in the other direction, you will find the glass shadow and the library. The large library is located on the fourth floor, where you can use computers and prepare for classes. One of the favorite places for all students is the courtyard. It's a great place to get some fresh air, and it also provides a quick passage from one classroom to another.
The Faculty of Philology consists of two combined buildings, so the floors of one building are lower than the floor of the second. If we go upstairs, we will first see the tall statue of Francis Scarina. Next to the statue is the dean's office, the administration office, and another library. This is not surprising because this is the Faculty of Philology and we need a lot of space for our books. If we go even higher, we will see a long corridor and two elevators. But we don't advise you to use them. Elevators obviously will not take you anywhere. Along the corridor there are classrooms and large windows from which you can watch your classmates in the courtyard. Then to the left there is another corridor with classrooms. Yes, it's easy for freshmen to get lost, but we advise you to always look at the signs. Even higher are some classrooms and departments where you can often meet your lecturers. The third floor is similar to the second in many ways, but there are large, spacious classrooms where all students of the same course can gather. On the walls you can see beautiful paintings related to the academic programs of the faculty. Two large auditoriums are also decorated with stamped paintings. On the third floor you can buy coffee or cocoa at the coffee machine and print the report. But be careful, these two machines are very fond of stealing money. And finally, the fourth floor. Most students come here for physical education, but because the gym is higher up, you feel like you've already run a kilometer. And we don't envy you if your closest change room is on the fifth floor. Well, congratulations! You have reached the top of the Faculty of Philology. So, if you love history, read a lot, and devote time to languages, you should definitely look at the Faculty of Philology. This building will bring you a lot of knowledge, fun, and help you realize yourself in life. Why did you enter our faculty?
It's a good question. Well, I choose the Faculty of Philology since it gives you the best base and even more. We have qualified teachers at our university and they have a warm heart and they also ready to help you.
Thank you. Why did you enter our faculty?
I'm interested in learning foreign languages and it's the key to personal success in the modern world.
Why did you enter our faculty?
It won't be something unexpected. I've always enjoyed learning languages and literature and can't imagine my studying without this subject.
Why did you enter our faculty?
So the choice of philological faculty was obvious to me as I have been interested in the English language since my childhood and I wanted to deepen my knowledge in this area. Moreover, I think that philology opens up wide opportunities for further development in various fields related to foreign languages.
Why did you enter our faculty?
I entered the Faculty of Philology as I'm fond of learning languages, especially at a high level. And moreover, we have an opportunity to study literature. It's really great and I'm happy to be here.
What do you like most about our faculty?
I have a great love for literature and the way it's taught at our university, at our faculty, leaves you knowledge and impression for many years.